out the wax on the frames. These are old frames. I got a lot of burr comb issues. And now they started on the other side with a bunch of burr comb. And if I melt the wax, I'm told it would be better. But some of these foundations are loose, so I'm gonna try to fit that in. Like, this looks good. This is moldy. I think I'm gonna skip the moldy ones if I can. Okay, I have too many moldy frames, so I'm gonna use them anyway. So the wax definitely gets very soft, because here I didn't do anything. You see it's sturdy. Here I can just press it and it becomes soft. So I think I need a roller. The old wax kind of melted. It's now all flattened. That's basically what it does. So let me do the same on this side. That's it. This is, by the way, a hole from mice. Bees can also use it to get to the other side. It's not bad. Frame number 1. So I'm gonna need 10 frames because I want to put an extra deep on top. So there's different sizes of hive boxes. There's basically deep, medium and shallow. So the deep is the deepest one in the traditional setup. Beekeepers use the deep for the brood, and then they use 2 on top. And then on top of that they use medium-sized supers for honey, because honey is very heavy. It's easier to carry. I think these moldy ones I'm gonna just go and wash. Okay, so I washed these off. They're all wet now, so you want to be careful not to bring wet stuff in the hive. So you don't want to get the inside of your hive too wet, because if you do that, then the bees will struggle to keep the humidity at the optimal level of 18%. So they will spend a lot more energy to be fanning and getting the excess moisture out of the hive. So I hope this will dry quick. Nope, and I'm gonna need paper towels, but I think we're out. Okay, found them. Don't want to use the actual towel for this, because of all the propolis. Leaves permanent stains. I ran out of paper. I'm gonna have to buy some more. I just returned from the grocery store. I got some Swiffer pads for the hive beetles, and also these. All of a sudden I noticed a beetle crawling over the jar. So if you put Swiffer pads in your hive, then the hive beetles get stuck in it with their legs, and then you can just remove them upon the next inspection. Because I'm gonna use my box that I'm currently using to cover the feeders to put the frames in, I'm gonna need to make one of these feeder boxes. So I have one for each of my 2 hives. Follow along for the next inspection, where I'm installing the extra deep box.